Hello everyone, I am Dr. Rituraj Dubey, BNM College Badaya. Today we will discuss about Avogadro's law. It is a law in which states that the total number of atoms or molecules of a gas such that an amount of gaseous substance is directly proportional to the volume occupied by gas at constant temperature and pressure. In other words, it also states that two dissimilar ideal gases occupying the same volume at a given constant temperature and pressure must contain an equal number of volumes. It means if two different ideal gases having the same volume are kept in two different containers at the same temperature and pressure, both will have same number of molecules, equal number of molecules. It means volume is directly proportional to number of moles, which means n v upon n is equal to k, where k is a constant. V is volume of gas and n is amount of gaseous substance, means in moles, number of moles of the gas. Now, when amount of gaseous substance is increased, the corresponding increase in volume occupied by the gas can be calculated by V1 upon N1 is equal to V2 upon N2, where V1 is the initial volume of the gas and N1 is initial amount of gaseous substance in moles is equal to V2, means final volume of the gas, divided by N2, final amount of gaseous substance in moles. Now let us consider two examples. Example number 1. 1 mole of helium gas fills up an empty balloon at a volume of 1.5 liter. What would be the volume of the balloon if an additional 2.5 moles of helium gas is added? Assume that temperature and pressure are kept constant. Means in this case also these two are constant, temperature and pressure. Now what we have, we will begin from that. 1 mole of helium gas means we know that N1 is equal to 1 mole. What else? Empty volume 1.5 liter means initial volume, means V1 will be 1.5 liter. And what happens next? What would be the volume of the balloon if an additional 2.5 moles, means 1 plus 2.5 moles is equal to 3.5 mole. This would be final number of moles. Now what would be the final volume? We have to calculate V2. For calculating V2, we will again use this equation, V1 upon N1 is equal to V2 upon N2, and keep all the values of V1, N1 and N2 and calculate V2. Now take another example. A tire containing 10 moles of air and occupying a volume of 40 liters loses half of its volume due to puncture. Okay, consider that the pressure and temperature remains constant. Here again you will see that pressure and temperature remains constant. What would be the amount of air in the deflated tire? Now in this case again we will write down what we know from the question. Here N1 is equal to 10 moles, means initial number of moles of gas. Here gas is not specified, it is taken as air, 10 moles. What is the initial volume? 40 liters, occupy a volume of 40 liters. Okay, now what we have to find out, amount of air, means we have to calculate N2, and what is the final volume? V2 is half of its volume loses means what is remained? Half of the volume of 40. So final volume would be 20 liters. Now again we will use this formula and keep the value of V1, N1 and V2 and calculate the value of N2. That's all for now. In another lecture we will study another topic. Thank you very much.